default to quickies, and that's not fun.
Yeah. It becomes hot potato way too fast.
Yeah, quickie ourselves to death. I heard that once. All right, let's see what we're here.
4 minutes. Let's get it on the roll. Rampage.
There it is there.
Right
well
to
done.
the wing. They took a little page
Did
out
it
of the
again.
Charms notebook.
No touch. Whatever team locks in on their defensive policy, I think will be the ones. As you know, the old adage: defense wins games.
Rampage.
But that tends to be what's going to be happening with these two teams, I think. Yep.
Rampage 6, Southern Charm 5. Hard touch, but still play on.
Well done. Just want to keep. You just can't push through.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's literally a technique to that too.
Oh.
There's literally a technique to everything in this space. Oh, beautiful hands. Just check that off, Rama.
Landon
well
coming
done.
in for the try for the Southern Charm.
Hitting that hole, going to ground in the act of it. Ball was low. Tough to defend that. Really is.
Kate moving that.
6 and out. That's what you want to see for the Southern Charm. 6 and out's what they should be saying to each other. Then they'll be able to get it back. I wonder if we... Good check coming from the defense. And that's 5. Keep them in front.
Southern Charm are now up 7-6.
Oh, 7-6. There we go. Thank you for that check. Oh, good defense. There it is. Now they just need all 6. Every single time, just use the full count, the full set of 6, and they'll be able to come away with this game.
Yeah, slow that clock down.
Yeah.
Keep it in their favor.
Just use the possessions every single time. Keep cool, keep cool. Oh, and they coughed up the pill. You know, so just need a leader out there. There we go. Number 8, nice. He's letting them know now. Just got to be calm when we have that ball.
Definitely. Oh, that was some really close.
Yeah. Don't need to play out of your skin. Just need to use your full set of 6. Now they're just giving them a little bit of an advantage. And they're creating good little platform in order to attack that line. Here they are.
Yeah, definitely. Rampage now really wanting to get this in their court here. They're only down by 1.
Yeah.
Couple minutes left.
Good job, defense.
It was a good try there from number 5, Mikey Johnson.
Your Charm looked much more composed on that line D. Let's see if they can bring that composure into their box. Good check off. Touch 4. Scoop from here. Hit holes. Bury it deep in the corner. Yeah, that's still a great outcome. That's still a great out from Charm. Oh, and the touch, so it's a fresh set of 6. Back to 1.
So close here for the Southern Charm.
Back to 1. Again, they just need to use all 6 of these touches. Get good cracks off at the line. They're in control of the match at the moment.
Good movements here to Landon with possession of the ball, deciding what to do here. Takes that touch.
Oh, beautiful line. Back in on that.
Going in for the dive.
Yeah. That's the communication they're getting from the box as well. Use all 6.
Yeah, the guys are calling out for it right now. It's crucial time right now that the boys on the pitch listen.
Yeah, he's been dropping. The defense is dropping early. Southern Charm are doing a good job of trying to pull them out. I think they might have a penalty advantage again.
It's starting to look like it.
Ball to ground. Well
There
done.
you go.
Great composure.
Good
Great composure by
patience.
Charm. Maybe time for one more touch. Rampage again that ball quickly. Do they have an attack play? Two. Last touch.
And that is going to be game, guys. Southern Charm coming off of the pitch. Let's see if they get it.
Ball to
Rampage.
ground. There it is.
And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to have you tuning in. This is going to be the end of this one with the boys, with the Charm coming off the win. 8-6. Tune right back in at 11:20 for our next game, where it's going to be the women facing it off. We have 2 more games left. It's been a fantastic tournament. We've enjoyed having everyone here, and we're excited to see you in a
Finals
minute.
footy. Finals footy.
Heck yeah.
if you're the first 6, it's just like a good little reset, and then you hear it count down, and it plays off. Okay. This is the final. Yep. The shred and Wooder and JT going to work. Wooder and JT going to work there. And then no, JT's playing the link. Oh yeah.
99 grabbing that. Nikki
keeping that ball alive. Way to keep that ball alive out here. Keep going forward. Yeah, well done. Wild going ahead and burying it far away from the Western Shreds box. Let's see what they can do to get their flow going. Good D, Crystal.
Good pop up
Nikki.
there. Letty's done so good all morning today.
There goes Micaiah, just off the mark. Oh, there we go. That was a 6 touch. Northwest Kind. Get a fresh set from here. Let's see. Subs coming in. Oh, Jenny Polly's driving the bus here.
Yeah, definitely.
Had a
good push. Gabby Kim.
Go on, Jenny.
Jenny Polly.
Yeah. Oh, we were on a bounce.
Shred trying to stay on that defense right here, but pop up really good.
Yeah, both teams. Communication is excellent.
Wilkins
They're
for
talking
sure.
to each other about who's got what.
Yeah.
One man's up. Oh, unlucky. Offside there. Just got to know your number. The Series are talking. We can hear them out here.
It is. It's really good communication on both ends of this pitch.
Yeah. You can see in the confidence in what they're doing. What's my responsibility here? This is my touch. This is my pickup.
Getting that ball
I'm the one
out.
hitting.
Yeah.
Looks real good.
Tara deciding what to do, sending it up the middle. Channel 14 for the Shred, running it down. Morissette. T.
Yeah. Good change.
Good long.
Tara. Yeah.
Ball just gonna
Tara
go to
trying for that
ground.
long ball. Get
Yeah.
open, TK. Oh, they get another set. Didn't hit the line. Both feet got to get on.
Tara looking to set this one up for the Shred.
Oh. She's doing them dirty with her show, man.
Yeah.
She's showing and she's going.
That she is.
Just follow her. Follow your hair with your hands ready, and she's going to put you in. Hard luck. Here we go. Let's see what Northwest get together here. They're threatening. Definitely direct. We're taking the ball at pace. Here
Quick
comes
on it.
Seneca Friend. She's deadly with that speed.
Wild pushing it on forward here.
This is
17
star-studded
for that
teams.
run. Isabel Belly, as they call her.
Great defensive policy right there. Under control. Who's touch? Well done, Western
Shred really
Shred.
closing it.
Good listen for the defenders. Managed to
tee.
get a couple more yards there.
Gonna be a pass out right there. Number 1, Shred, running at Roxelle Thomas once again with her eye on the prize, deciding what to do up here in the middle. Long ball to TT.
Yeah, Western Shred are doing a great job. They're using it. They're using their full set of 6 every time they're on an offensive set. That's what you want to ask for. Oh, a bit of a bobble there. Good pressure by Mariko on that ball. Forced a turnover.
Yeah, definitely.
Just bringing them out. Go, do them, Ashley.
Powerful dive from Ashley.
Great touch. Layla knows what she's doing. Oh, getting called offside. Layla is an excellent defender. Leader in the women's open space. Good defensive policy. 33, I think that's Avery. She's long there at the link too. Well done. Let's see what else. She's coming around. Ooh. Just giving it a little bit too early. No one is committed yet.
Yeah.
No defender is committed yet. They're just doing the movements for movement's sake. Just a little bit more composure in terms of what they're trying to attack.
Longest
And
side.
yeah, in the right holes. And they'll get that outcome.
Good in the sub box.
Here comes Nikki Kenyon. Talented. All the footies players. She played in the mixed open for the last cycle for the USA. JT dumps. Lizzie's on the ball next. Hit holes. Oh, hard
Sending
luck,
on
Miranda.
Yeah, quite a good one from her. So you've gotten to see yesterday, today, the progression of the women. What's one of the biggest things that stood out from you?
Progression between yesterday and today. Probably it's still just that chemistry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chemistry looks better. The flow looks better. That's always what the tough thing is, coming together with rep teams like this. You know what I mean? You might have the skill set, you have those X's and O's, but if you haven't played with somebody and knowing the strengths that they bring to the table, it's a tough ask.
It is, but they do a really good job of it right here. While deciding what to do, taking those initial touches. Oh, ball goes back.
Yeah. The Pacific Northwest has a little bit of an advantage with the vicinity between Seattle and Portland. They can go, it's relatively easy to go and put together matches when we can play each other and all that type of stuff. I was lucky to play touch up in Portland, so that area, that club in general does a great job of developing the youngies, adults, the referees space even. And so, same with Seattle. Pizza Cats, there's a lot of good touch players up in that space.
Yeah.
The top left corner of America, is that how they say it?
I think so.
Is it como se dice?
Eh.
Not that I lived there for that long. I lived there forever. But anyway, back to the footy.
Yep. Pick and go right here.
Oh, God,
number 2.
Manoa.
Oh,
TK with the touch pass.
contact made.
Go forward, guys. Good touch. See if they run the fly off of Seneca. No, they...
Big call
Good
here up on
defense.
Wilkins, definitely. Ooh, good powerful drive there from the Wild. 6 with that run.
Fifth touch. Let's see what they try to pull off of there. Good touch, Renoa. Renoa will lay out. She's lovely. I couldn't say anything else about
There you
Renoa.
go. Guys, she's lovely.
I got the chance to coach her last year, and she's so coachable. She's a quiet soul. You need the people
Yeah.
out there. Yes, there's the rah-rah ones, right? I probably would identify with the rah-rah. But you also need your quiet performers, and Renoa can do that. She's a humble, quiet person who can just get lateral. She's really quick, takes care of jobs. A lot of pressure.
That's what you want to see out there,
Yeah.
especially in times like this. You
Yeah.
know, when you get under pressure.
Yeah.
Wild, wanting to chime on in immediately off the bat. Quick decision making here from their middles. Number 4 taking it on. JT.
Yeah, watch JT. She's looking for that offside player so she can punish them and get under.
What way to put it?
I played with her, coached her as well.
Rip off the mark for JT. Ooh,
Well
quick
done.
pass and touch.
Yeah, way to set it up. That's
There
a
you
tough
go.
platform to defend too. Nikki's coming around, Lizzie Witter's there, and JT will scoop and go through. So
That's a
strong
setup.
platform, yeah.
Very good from
Way
them.
to convert on the Wild. They just need to 6 and out.
It's
A
gonna
big
be
D set here.
Wild. Shred. Wild up 1. These two teams are so evenly matched. Pass
Go
to
on,
Lauren.
tune in.
She talked about how we talked about it at dinner. How it felt like being a kid coming back into touch. You know what I mean?
That's
Coming
cool.
back into foot.
Who's that?
Feeling that, Lauren.
Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real cool.
And so
She would.
I think that that's the best way to explain the atmosphere here. It's like so celebratory and so happy and so joy filled. It's not like a competition in the sense where it's like you got to beat down that team, you got to destroy them. It's just people who love the sport building each other up.
Yeah. I agree, right? Like, I couldn't. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You know, coming into space to be able to say that type of stuff. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be able to do the stuff out there, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have that childlike, that is just a game.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of players here, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just want to play the game.
It's a family game too,
Oh,
like
yeah.
from all
Goodness
ages.
gracious. Absolutely. There are babies in tow. We got new mothers out here playing.
Yeah. People supporting from
Yeah.
all around, watching in,
Yeah.
even on this live stream, and
You can't get
it's
anywhere.
so awesome.
Yeah, you can't get anywhere in life without your community. The touch
Mhm.
community comes around you as much as you can because of everybody understands the level of investment that it takes to do anything as well as you can, yeah?
Yeah. Investment is being made right here
Yeah,
into
for
the
sure.
yardage. Meters gained once again. from
Ooh.
Wood.
Touch pass. Yeah, Shred doing a great job just like staying in front, calling who they have, making the touch and getting on.
Mm-hmm. Well played by the Shred right
Nice
here, working
check
along
passes. Well done here. Keep it up. Keep it up.
the wing. There's a girl, Rihanna. Right
One
there.
5. Go follow her. Burrowing.
Wilkins.
Yeah, Michaela's looking for options off
Oh,
of
yeah.
that carry. She's threatening.
She does a really good job off of carries.
Solid box from Northwest. They look like they've got their flow down. TK's offside. Layla's aware of that. Continues to take some yardage.
Yeah.
Nikki's just looking for that isolated defender. There it is.
Oh, just gorgeous down that pitch.
JT will dump. Nikki's in. Attack that
Look at
short
the
side.
movement.
You're in,
99
Lizzie.
at
Oh,
23.
beautiful.
Wild.
Great
Putting it
ball
in.
management. Way to finish by legs.
Legs did a great job
Yeah.
there. Erica coming on in for a
That's
try
a
for the Wild.
strong attack side right there. All 6 are threats when that group is in for the Northwest. Wild. Well done. Let's see what the Shred can do.
Yeah.
Take it back to them, ladies. Take it back.
Wild is up now 2-0.
Yeah. Talking. Tara's just over there directing traffic.
Yeah. Kind of
Touch
getting taught up.
pass. Well done.
Really
Yeah,
good
their
off the
flow
sub
looks
box.
excellent. Look really well coached. Tony McNaughton is the head coach for the Northwest Wild this year. They really know what they're doing when it comes to paying attention to the details.
Mm-hmm. Wild just stays so cool and collected.
That was a good shot at the line.
Yeah,
Well
good
done.
go.
Deep in that top corner. Good touch footy. The Shred need to try. Maybe they can look to a different option for their box play. The defensive pressure by the Wild right now is getting them out of their flow. So it looks like they just need another option out there just to be able to get some go forward, because they keep coming into this channel and just losing my momentum.
Yeah, they're getting a little caught up in the fishnets.
Yeah. God, JT will look for spaces.
Oh, trapping her and locking her in. Shred putting on that pressure in the corner.
JT's looking for the mismatch.
Touch made
Oh,
by
go on.
TT.
JT versus TT.
Yeah. It's a battle of the T's. But we're going to tee this one off.
Yeah.
One more time. Wild. Get another
Go on,
opportunity.
Lizzie. That's 6. Good job, Shred. 6 and out. Let's go.
Yeah, I think you're right here. The Wild is definitely stopping that flow in the sub box, which is where they're able to capitalize a lot of their propulsion forward. Running!
Look at Letty
All the way
go.
down.
Well done.
What a try!
A little bit of heads up play right there. Found a hole. Letty's going to do that to you. Well done. Strong carry there. Found some space and backed herself. Well done. That's my buddy. All the Wild are just right back into it. Unfazed by the score. Just got to take it back at them. Oh, hands. Touch pass, just unlucky. Give it early.
Timio, in case too, here's a black coffee, cream. You guys want any sugar? I love you. Before I kill somebody. Before I murder somebody. Nobody wants that.
There we go,
Good
coming
chat.
in. Shred. Lauren making that run. You just see her going in for that contact. They really want it right now. TT
The
popping out.
competitors.
Oh, yeah.
Good ball. Good chat. Yeah, she's out here telling players where to go.
You know, one thing I really got to just say about both of these women is they play a very smooth, intense game. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times when you start to pick up with this high level of a speed or this intensity about it, you start to lose the basics, you know? Ball not going to hand, not being able to get that quick foot movement. But they capitalize on the fact that they're playing at a higher speed, and it's fantastic, and it's beautifully done.
Yeah, make sure you say that to these players too, eh?
Yeah. Don't worry, I will.
You know, when you have a chance, they're so good at picking themselves apart. What didn't I do versus what you just said?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What didn't I do? I didn't do this. I didn't do that.
Yeah, it's really easy to
What's
just
the whole
criticize
story
yourself.
here?
Ooh, good pressure there from the Wild.
Yeah. Their defense is definitely stifling the flow of the Shred. They're, can pick. Ooh, forward pass. Yeah. That's what you're just saying.
Yep.
Their defense.
Yep.
Taking them out. Here comes some fresh little legs. Oh, got to take care of that sub box. They're penalised for 7 people on the pitch.
Okay,
You
so
cannot go.
I always wondered about that transition, right?
Yeah.
You'll accidentally get 7 people on the box.
Yep.
On
the
is
pitch.
it on the pitch? My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, good.
Off of the box. What's the best way to do that, to capitalize on not doing it but also doing it really, really fast? Is it just repetition?
Yeah, sometimes every team's different. Sometimes there's a coach managing the box, or there's a process. So like, who's the one? You can hear them saying like, who's the one, who's the two, who's the three.
Yeah.
That means you know in what order you are going onto the pitch. Those sort of things are important because of the high rate in which we're trying to attack the space. Right? Who's next? We can be TT.
TT down for the try. Right there with the heart-thumping sound pumping into that speaker, guys. Try for
Ball's
the
back.
shred.
No, it's not.
No.
Sir's calling it back.
Oh, that's heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I got so excited. Okay, I'll tone it down.
Yeah, you just gotta. The one thing you gotta do, just watch when the Sir starts backpedaling. When he starts walking backwards,
Yeah.
that's the key. That's mean try is imminent. Touchdown is imminent. He says walking back, looking left to right,
It's
giving
all
a
a
reason
learning
not to
curve.
award it. Ew, good.
All right, guys, we'll see you back here in 3 minutes. Commentary.
Likewise. I appreciate that I'm sitting here with you. This is awesome. Let's see what the conversation was like at the halftime for the shred, if they can get it done. What are
Yeah.
they? They're down by 1 at the moment, 2-1. Let's see what's up. Who's going to win the second half? Seneca Friend making that touch. Touch 6. Here come the Wild.
Yeah, 2-1 Northwest over the shred. I think too, like one of the big things about the Wild and why they're such a good team is they stop the flow of opposing teams. So yes, they can do a good job themselves, but they do a fantastic job of stopping the opposite side from getting that flow.
Exactly. She's getting it, yo.
And it's fun, guys. If you
Yeah.
haven't looked into it, I think you should do touch because I'm over here like, woohoo!
Oh, middle's on 2 different pages. Yeah, saw that happening. Middles went to 2 different corners, left the middle wide open, and some heads up. Finished that well.
You got to give
Good
kudos
job.
to the Wild coaches. They know
Absolutely.
exactly what they're talking about. I
Exactly.
came in and I was like, okay, explain it. And they're like, okay, take off your shoes. Let's go. And I'm like, okay.
Some fun fact, because the coaching staff, definitely excellent coaching staff with the Northwest Wild. The assistant coach Chris, who is it? And
Adriana?
I nearly called him Chris Anderson. That's my assistant coach, another footy.
Oh my goodness.
Charles Sanderson. He's a details
yeah.
man. If you ever want to pick a touch brain, chat with Charles. And he will help you. You will upskill in one conversation.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You
I
will.
started talking with him, and I was like, so this is touch? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, who created this whole, like, touch rugby thing where it's like, no contact? I was like, this is so technical. There's such a beauty and an art to the game, and he knows the flow of it.
He does.
And he can explain it to you so well.
You talk to the right person. There's like a fun fact. I think he still is the holder for most touchdowns at a World Cup.
Wow.
Is Charles.
Wow.
I learnt that in 2024. I want to say it's 20. Fact checkers out there, put it in the comments. But yeah, the most touchdown scorer by a USA player at a World Cup campaign is Charles Sanderson. So that's what I said.
Well,
you're talking to the right person.
I guess I was.
Been around for a while and does well.
I was like, explain this, and he was like, the origin started, and I'm like, I love it. That's
will tell
exactly
you
what I
about
want.
Immaculate conception of touch
Ugh,
rugby.
Getting back to his team,
Oh, here
it's
we go.
translating well. Look at that run, number 20.
Don't want to get in a
from the
foot
Wild
race
friend.
with Seneca Friend. Good job by that defence. Lauren released in time, and the winger come up. Oh, just called for a hard touch.
Yeah, a little difficult, but they're going to get out of it here. Good pull right there, Wild. 17, Isabel. She's made a lot of leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Offloads right back into her hands, going for the dive,
Well
but
done.
touched.
Well
Good.
done. Tuna knew where she was in space. First step forward off the line. Gave herself a best picture to be able to play defence. Well done. Ooh,
Going in
I think that
low.
was down. Yeah, Layla. Yeah, well done.
Try awarded.
Layla will get you there.
Oh, that was beautiful. I gotta say, the dives might be my favorite part of touch.
Yeah. You just can't, when you're at the line defending that, you just have to know where it is. You can't look. As soon as you look, in that split second, you've lost them and they're already scoring. So you just got to know where it is, come up and off.
So basically, my height, I could do a run into it, right? I wouldn't even have to dive.
Sure. You definitely have an advantage.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, they managed to keep the ball alive.
Wilkins.
What's our touch count? 4. I saw 5 hands. Go on, Renoa.
TT down, but what a really good run.
That's 5. All right. Good job to bury it up here. Let's go. 6 and out, shred. 3-1 is our score. Still got something to dig out here.
What's a big thing that you want to see from the shred right now?
They've just got to look for other options out of their box, I think. The last game that we watched them play, that's where they started to get the momentum, right? They're really relying on their box to get there. Go on, TK.
Watch that run.
Lucky
from TK.
to get a pick 6 there. Why don't take it to the house? You'd think that one will take it to the house. Lots of tape on that knee, though, so not today.
Every time I tape my knee, it's like hardcore. TT with the pop-up right there to number 12 with the shred. It's
But
a
yeah,
girl.
like I was just saying, see their box? That brought them back into where they are. Now they're in attacking space. Now hit holes. Hit holes, hit holes! Hard luck.
It was a good try, though, from the
Yeah.
shred. But you're right. I mean, I do think a majority of their engine power comes solely from this box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, it's like, again, like I said before, that's a good tool to have. Because it's all about that momentum. But once you're there too, that's all I'm seeing as well. They're doing a great job of attacking through the middle. There's outside players, their links and wings. They need to be active as well. They need to be talking in
Yeah.
and running strong lines so they give themselves a chance. If you get caught standing, you're not contributing to the whole picture.
Yeah. Belly running up once again with it. Number 5
Layla.
going in for the dive. Leia.
So she's going to have a penalty. They get another 6.
Oh, this is a good position to be in for the
Interesting.
Wild, but Shred not looking so bright right now.
Oh, we've got a sweeper play coming. Here comes the sweeper.
Looking for it, looking for it.
Oh, well done. Yeah. Just caught on their back foot. Avery did an excellent job of going to split right through the middle. Found that seam. Down and under.
Try awarded. Wild 3, Shred 2.
Oh, yeah, it was Avery. I was just making sure I was getting the right human being.
There's so many numbers in my head. It's like boy, girl, boy, girl.
Yes, you've been doing everybody.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you,
That
thank
is
you.
such an achievement in itself.
My vocabulary is really expanding.
Yeah.
Exponentially.
I'd say so. Great defense. Not a lot of holes there from the Wild. Hands are low at the ground as well when they're coming off the line. Another little key action when it comes to playing defense and touch footy.
Yeah. I think the Wild do a really good job of keeping those hips open.
Yeah. Old checks on. Go in, bury it.
Good, good. Clean sub box right there.
Yep.
Oh, right up the center.
Yep. Solid check.
Pick.
JT will do you on her speed. That's what she brings to the table all day, every day.
She brings all kinds of different courses
Actually,
and
you're right.
meals. Look at that.
What was that? So was that an entree she just served up there, I guess?
That felt too easy. Maybe an appetizer.
A nap.
Yeah.
Let's go, Shred. Let's go, Shred. Quiet here in the box. Who's that? Who are those people? Not just the one, but who are those people who are going to get them energized? Be your best friend. Trust in your skills.
Unfortunately, friend is on the opposing team, so it looks like they're out of luck for that one. Quick grab. Ooh, look at
There it
that
is.
one.
Hands will do it.
Wilkins making the run. Oh, that was gorgeous. A little bit of a reach there for the Shred. Put him back a second.
Yeah, not a lot of options for themselves. Still good to bury it here. Who's next up? Good job, Brunoa. Get them early. Good. Who's next? Yes, Michaela. Got to stifle them early. Just got to get them early. Don't get them trucking in those
Yeah.
check passes. Yeah. Well done. See that? Oh, their
Clean
rucking is
movement.
excellent. That's what's setting them apart from me at the moment
Yeah,
with the Northwest Wild. Their rucking is just,
it's gorgeous.
regardless of the gender, actually, It's clean. They're to the side. The ball
Mhm.
stationary, and the downtime for that ball is it's pretty slick. So
Yep.
well done.
And they're going to keep that momentum right there. So close to the red zone for them.
Play through, JP. Well done.
Number 9 for the Wild. Jenny Polly. Try. Was that a try?
Yeah.
I'm doing the motion so I can remind
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Let's go, Western Shred.
You got to give kudos to these refs out here. I mean, there's a lot of baggy jerseys happening, and so those little tiny touches, really good.
Good ball.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
Good touch.
Yes.
Ooh, didn't get that touch. Okay. Oh. Accidental offside.
Yep. Still a gorgeous passage of play, though.
Yeah. Well, Northwest Wildness just playing with some confidence and some freedom, I see. Check her in. Good job.
Looping back. You got to point out number 17 on the Wild here, Belly. She is there as just a firecracker up the center. And
Well
tapping
done.
it down.
Ball movement. Yeah, they're looking They're looking sharp. Playing with freedom. Let's go, Shred. Stifle that momentum. Beat them to the bend. Hit those holes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just like that, TT.
What
Let's
she
not wait.
said.
Let's not wait. Let's go up and smash. Here it is. There's a momentum. Ooh. They're just looking for some heads up. They're looking to play some heads up footy.
Yeah.
They can get some platform going off and get
Still a
some
good
good
job.
outcomes off of a platform. Maybe that will help them.
Good fake right there.
Oh, that should be
Yeah. Okay.
hard luck.
Mhm.
Just missed. It's hard to get the calls too when you're the down team.
Mhm.
You know, it has to be egregious. Oh, well done. Playing with freedom.
JT. No
touch. It's really hard for me not to cheer for them right now.
Yeah. It's okay. Woohoo! Go!
I just want to cheer for the Shred too. I don't have, I'm everybody's friend, but
Yeah.
if you can't see me, I'm wearing a Western
Yeah, she
Shred.
is. That's why you're not on camera right now. It was like, take her off.
No
We can't
affiliations
do
or
that.
anything.
No. Okay, Miss Orange.
Hit, yeah.
Wild is really pushing up on the Shred
Yeah.
immediately, not
They-
wanting them to get in that 7-meter.
Yeah, they're taking away all those individual opportunities.
Yeah.
That means you need to be working together, and right now they're just not connected in that. Just some static play.
It's just a confidence thing,
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get it right back up here. I'd love to see the Shred score another try.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Yep. Love it.
Somebody touch her. But yeah, Northwest Wild are definitely in the driver's seat. Oh, yep.
Gabby Kim.
Miranda dotting it down.
Another try awarded to the Wild. We're now at
Yeah.
8-2 over the Shred. Wild 8, Shred 2. Difficult game, but still really efficient for both of these teams. It's a really good ball being played.
Yeah, the Shred just got to tighten up on their defensive shapes and policies. They are getting disconnected in those outside channels, and then it's just checking off because there's an overload. So really need to settle into defensive policy. It's different in the midfield where it's different on the line. So those responsibilities just a bit blaring at the moment. And Northwest Wild are taking advantage of those disconnections out there.
All right,
Good
let's watch the shred for
change.
this one. TT open,
Oh.
but touch made right there on number 12 for the shred. Selena.
No touch. Lucky.
JT going in hot. Good chat, though, from the shred.
Yeah. They're encouraging each other from the box, that's for sure. That's good. Oh, hard luck. Couldn't find hands. Threatening coming back in there. Just couldn't get to hands.
It's very windy out here, though, so you got to take that into consideration when you're throwing the ball.
Here we go. Let's see if they can get it going. Touch 2. Just drive it. Just drive it.
We got about 3 minutes left in this half.
Good job, Ash. Drive the bus.
Good push here. Number 4 for the shred. More. Want to see her give us a little
Good
bit
check.
more out here. Oh, 7 with the catch. Wilder.
Touch pass. Yeah, they have a plan right up until those last touches.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do have a plan. They're just not executing it as well just yet.
The pressure kind of comes on. It starts to get a little bit jumbled,
Yep.
and then the chaos
Yep.
of bodies just
Yep.
kind of clutter.
Well put. That's always it about. Organized chaos. Good job, Toonan. Way to get one there.
But let's be honest, that's what we really love
Hey.
about footy and rugby.
That's what we do at training all the time. Chaos so you can get organized. Create chaos so we can see that you can get organized in the chaos. That's what it is.
There's beauty in the eye of
Yeah.
the storm.
Facts. Oh, keep our feet. Kills, take space, take space.
Roxelle Telmis running it on in for the shred, looking to TT to possibly offload, but they lock down the corners every single time. Shred really wanting
Yeah.
to get it to that outer left.
I like that. I like you said that. They lock down those corners for sure. And pass. Offside?
Yeah. New set coming in here.
Yeah. Good touch. Way to make him honest, Renoa. Way to make him honest. But yeah, that's what I was seeing with the Wild. Great defensive policy at the line. The shots and corners look excellent. There was a wall of sound. Well done.
Ooh,
Even the winger.
yeah.
See, the winger's all the way over. She knows her responsibility where she needs to shut to.
Yeah, I'm close
That's
to blowing
excellent.
away myself.
Here comes that heartbeat.
We're running it on down now. Wild.
Get in,
just
Shred.
looking.
Get in, Shred.
Shred is so close. I want to see them work with it right here.
Yeah.
Down to the last couple of seconds.
Yeah, drive the bus, Renoa. Call him around. Penalty again. Use it. A lot of communication going into those middles. Last touch. Get in, TK. There it is. That's
And
the game.
that is the whistle, guys. That is the end of our women's division. I want to thank everybody here for tuning in today. The ladies have left it all out on the pitch. Once again, this is going to be a win for the Wild, taking it over 8-2 against the Shred. Thank you to everybody for tuning in today. The girls have done a fantastic job this entire weekend, but we really do hope you stay tuned for the men's final round at the end of this, guys. This is Isabella Corral signing off for this game, and we'll see you in 7 minutes.
Good, and another battle of the West here with the Shred and the Wild. We just saw a fantastic women's game, and ball goes down for the Shred there for an early turnover. Yeah, we just saw a fantastic women's game between the same teams, and here, this is going to be another good one.
Oh, yeah, the Shred and the Wild are definitely two teams to go up against if you're wanting to play some really, really good touch. Gorgeous pass right up the middle. Pick and go here from Devereaux.
And good work from the winger there, getting into the channel and picking off that pass. But look for that combination for the Wild. They were hot this morning. Devereaux Ferris, Simon Walsh, Brandon Murray.
Right there to Cassius. Quick step there. Number 4.
I'm loving the little goosey. He's grown in confidence throughout the tournament.
Yeah. You know, heard a little peek that his footy career might come to a close because of soccer, which I'm hoping, guys, if you're at home, please make sure, give him those comments. Make sure he stays here with us because we love to see him on the wing.
I've heard that lacrosse is also competing for his times. He's a multifaceted athlete.
Fantastic. Truly fantastic, especially at this age, 15, getting to produce an athlete this well and so kind, such a sweet guy.
And all our young guns this weekend have been fantastic. Look out also for the Wild with Joey Tilson filling one of their wings. He's been fantastic this tournament as well.
Oh, yeah, multiple tries from Joey Tilson. Indeed, he finds a way of exposing the opponent's side's defense and just exploiting them in a fantastic way, especially along the link channel. He does a great job.
So we've seen the first shots fired from both teams, and it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be up and down the field. These two teams, they love to ruck. They love playing each other. It seems to bring the best out of each other. And I would expect that we'll just see it go back and forth for a while and see who breaks first.
Oh, yeah. The rucking on both of these teams, just like you said, is so effective. And I think that's why the game has the speed and the agility that it does. It's just a gorgeous transition of movement. 30 Chan.
And as we say that, a couple of errors from both teams, not wanting to take advantage. So let's see what the Shred can do with this one. They got, oh my gosh. I think we might have to take a little break here and come back and see if they can reset.
The adrenaline kicks in, you know, and you just lose those basic moments. But I'm hoping they can drop it down a little bit here, refocus, and get back in that center and keep possession of the ball.
And a fantastic try. We've just seen Kangathi recollect the ball and go in, and that makes the score 1-0 to the Wild.
Kangathi has played wild this entire tournament. Genuinely fantastic job on the wing. Even when those balls are high, he just drags them down from the heavens and puts them in the grass. And
it's so exciting to see that group that's coming on. Rory Dwyer, Scotty Wakeup, and Leon Kangathi.
Oh, yeah.
All in their early 20s, been playing touch for a few years now, but really just coming into their own. So the Shred now have their chance to hit back. Mikey Bennett's been lighting it up this week. So has Brandon Smith, and he throws long to Cassius. And Woods gets touched in the corner.
Cassius coming back on in, looking...
We saw a smart bit of play there. The touch was made and the winger had to go out of field, and they tried to take advantage of that, but the Wild was able to recover and keep this 1-0 lead.
I think it is definitely dangerous having Mikey Randall and Cassius along the side for the wink and the link. So to have the Wild lock them both down on the side is going to be really beneficial for closing out those tries.
Yeah, fantastic start from the Wild. They'll take a lot of confidence in how they've started this game, just knowing that they can stay in the battle with these guys.
Quick put down there. Good subs from the box. Closing on, keeping that momentum. Zero making a run for it for the Shred.
Yeah, we've got a couple of veterans on the field. Hamish Dean taking the drive down the link channel, getting the ball out to Himbry, who makes another good drive. And off the back of that, they get a new set of 6 and a real good shot at the line here, Isa.
Himbry has done a really good job this entire tournament. He's been really driving forward and making sure that defensive man is on their back foot.
And I think we've got the reply here, Anton Holmes, with a little bit of light footwork to get through and lock this game up 1-1.
There you go. What a way to start out. These are two neck-and-neck teams playing at very high levels, and they do a fantastic job of it between the fluidity of the game and the gorgeous just movement throughout the whole thing. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
Yeah, and Himbury and Holmes are that San Diego connection. They both play locally here, so this is home turf for them.
Oh, I wish it was home turf for me. I don't want to leave. This is so much fun.
And Isa, I think we're in for another try. Rory Dwyer going through there to score and make the score 2-1 to the Wild.
Quick retaliation there from the Wild. You want to see the Shred kind of bring back that confidence once they get locked in on their mindset for the game, kind of brushing up the first couple of minutes. They're a really hard team to slow down that momentum.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see how they're setting up here. Watani, who was a star yesterday, driving the ball up now, but he's going to push into the link channel. He might work his way back into the middle and look for a scoop from number 1, Watani.
Yeah, Watani is definitely one to look out for, especially when his hands are on the ball. It ends up going like a bullet through. Wild, immediately Devereaux right there. Receive it, Ferris. Sending it back on. Good sub box from the Wild.
Again, just great defense from the Wild, not taking any prisoners today. They're up fast, not giving any time. They know that if they give these players time, they'll be able to wind up and throw long. So they're getting in their face, shutting them down, getting those turnovers.
The absence of hesitation is exactly where they're able to excel. Good move from Chan there, number 30. Wild passing it on back into 15.
And we've got a touch pass there. So the ball's going to turn over. Just couldn't get the offense going on that set. Let's see what the Shred can do in reply.
Clean push there, number 9 running it in for the Shred. It's going to be Josh Himbury once again. We're on fire today. 11 with that possession. Duncan is now in. Tapping it on in. Duncan for the try on the Shred, bringing it up now 2-2. Tie and close game. This is quite the ways to end out the last game of the day.
Absolutely. I'd expect nothing less from these two teams. They really love going at it, and you see the response straight away. That was a beautiful little play. Went to the outside, stepped back.
Yeah.
That brought the holes into the defense, and suddenly Duncan just like flowing through that hole and scoring.
Good communication there on the touch count. Wild all the way wide. Interception from the Shred. Oh, that was a gorgeous pass out right there along the wing.
And Blackhurst has been getting in those channels all weekend. That must be about his 4th or 5th intercept.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, a little bobble near the sub box, but got a little bit of field position, but the Wild's going to take over. They'll probably head to the box and get some subs, see if they can attack off the back of this set.
Hoping that they can here.
Wake up with good yards, yeah. Dwyer got good yardage, but he kind of got stuck on the field.
Yeah. Walsh now in control, though.
That is really smart play there, Isa. They saw that they were a bit discombobulated. Walsh, with such a good low diving game, he's going to attack the line, and then he bought the penalty, allowed the fresh troops to come on.
Yeah, really good maneuver happening right there. Tight game really being played.
Yeah, and it's going to come down to who executes the best, and we saw there just a not square on the roll ball, turning over the ball in really good field position for the Wild. So the Shred gets away with one there.
Cassius going for that pick right there. Good initiation of touch happening, spilling it out to the side. Number 6 for those Shred.
Well, that is an incredibly good shutdown Yeah, excellent work from Latu on the wing. He saw the ball was going to get ripped and just came in and shut it down. Oh.
We're missing a good amount.
Okay.
So it's Pupunu.
Keep going.
And there we go. Gorgeous push-up. Going to be the shred now in possession of it. All right, Wild now. They're at a good yard mark right here, very close to their opportunity off of that 10-meter. Good grab here, taking it into contact. Popenu deciding what to do. Good, right there. Mikey Randall going up in the center. That guy has got the wheels.
He does, and the Wild there, they want to stop that momentum. So, if I'm a coach, I'm not too fussed that they gave away a hard touch penalty there. It gets them to set up the defense again.
Yeah.
Just allows things to slow down a bit.
Powerful drive from the shred, but the Wild is doing a really good job trying to keep them in their lanes. 9 with the grab, Mikey. Oh.
That's a great shutdown by Latu. He had no right to stop that try.
That was insane.
And Mikey Randall, he want that one back again. Cassius Woods, who's been on fire all week, and he doesn't give him the ball.
Wow, that was a fantastic play from the Wild. He was really, really low on that one, able to make the tap on Mikey Randall. Hard thing to do, especially when you got that quick step in your back pocket.
Fantastic shutdown.
You got to give the kudos where it is due. The Wild is excelling in their defensive line.
And I'm seeing the USA Men's Open coach going over to that sideline. Maybe he's going to have a word. It's gotten really blustery here all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. It's just California weather, I'm afraid. We love it, but the wind is also going to add an extra element and a layer of difficulty to the guys.
Yeah, it could well have an impact on how the Shred play this game. They have lots of different long balls, have different long ball options, and in this wind, that's going to be hard to go. So we might see a little bit of a shortening of playing in the middle and then seeing what is available outside.
Yeah.
And we've got a turnover here.
Wild looking at this like it's their own.
Ash, just go out a little bit. Yeah, you're good.
Gonna be a push and pull right here. Wild bringing it on in, trying to keep that momentum off of their sub box. Movement is really, really good. Looking to capitalize right in the middle.
Yeah, they draw the penalty there with some really good rucking. This is that pod that we talked about. Walsh, Devereaux Ferris, and Brandon Murray, with Scotty Wakeup joining them out there. This could be a dangerous one. Let's have a look at what they got up their sleeve here.
Yep. Ooh, Wild going in for that dive.
And Walsh has gotten in. He's gotten in for the try. So the Wild take a 3-2 lead here. Smart play from Walsh. Threats all over the field, and he was able to get in under on that low game.
That was my pen, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're out of ink. We need it back.
Hey, we need that pen back.
Good push here from the Shred. They got to go on attack right now. The Wild is only up by 1.
Yeah, absolutely. A good saving touch there from Mahoney coming in to make that touch. The Wild here, if they can consolidate their scoring play here with Chen and Casey, that'll be huge.
Tinney. Good pass out. Wild just on that crack.
Yeah, that's about the third wing shutdown we've seen, and that was Oderman out there. Great touch to stop the shred from getting in on that one.
Definitely.
Kangathi and Dwyer working together. They've got Scotty Wakeup outside. He's touched.
Kangathi is always a threat to be reckoned with.
He's had a great weekend. I'd be really happy if I was Coach Dwyer with his progress and also the combination he's formed with some of his other youngsters.
Yeah, definitely. He powers it good. He's a great building block for the execution of fantastic plays. 5 going in for that run on the shred. Look at him go. Hones once again taking charge.
Yeah, Holmes looked for the offside penalty there. Dwyer must have made his ground. Referee Keith Baxter making the call there. But a classic battle of Men's Open in the middle there with Holmes and Rory Dwyer from Men's Open last World Cup.
Both of those guys, they're just so intense when they play.
Well, and you always want to show up your fellow US teammate when you're in the in
Yeah.
this area for sure.
It's like, hey, man.
And we see really good offense from the Wild, but the shred up to the challenge and shutting that one down.
The competition here is really good because it's not the type that tears you down. It's the type that builds you up and makes you a better player.
Yeah. And for the shred, this is time for Coach Ryan LaHood just to get the boys back focused again. They were fairly comfortable in their victories yesterday. This is the first time they've seen real pressure in the games, and the Wild, to their credit, bringing that pressure. And time for the shred to knuckle up and get back to what they do well.
Yep, they got to ride that wave back into the try line. Number 8, Randall once again with possession, deciding what to do, working alongside. Clean.
Yeah, the move here from LaHood is to throw on a little bit of speed. We got Holmes setting the ball, Randall and Smith, who we know have pace.
Gorgeous push and pull here. Shred driving it on in. Once again, Mikey Randall with the pass to Cassius, who goes to tap it on down.
The referees are going to call that one back. I think it went forward. Yeah, it did go forward, but what a put down. That is the play that they want, but the Wild's okay with that because they know with these windy conditions, that's going to be a much harder play to execute right now.
And I got to say, talked with Mikey Randall yesterday. That guy knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to both footy and rugby, and his translation both from the mental standpoint onto the physical one is fantastic. And with that assist from Cassius out there on the side, both of those boys are electric when it comes to making tries.
And it's always just something, if you've got confidence in the people outside you, you're willing to rip that long ball and just know that they're going to find the space and make those put downs. And that ball traveled forward, but it's the right play.
And we're excited to see it. Wild now in their territory, 7 meters away. This is not the position you want to be in for the shred. They've had a hard time locking down that Wild.
One thing you'll notice with the shred defense is they're not afraid to shoot that link out and make that that close down touch.
Yeah. Trying to shoot it out right now. 11. Oh, ball going down on that shred. It was a good try for an interception, just didn't go to hand.
Yeah, I think Blackhurst, he's taken quite a few intercepts this week. Something must have happened there before that to force the turnover. But yeah, Blackhurst probably, might want to let that one go. It's a low one, late in the touch count, but they do get away with it, and the shred take over with the ball.
Running down that clock time. The guys are getting the pressure put on them. Shred wanting to do something with it. Quick hands looking to take it in. Decides for that initial touch to happen. Wateni once again making a run up for it. He's off on time. Quick peel happening through the middle channel. Looking for that gap. Once again, offloading right into Six's hands. That's your guy on the shred. Tapping it on down.
Yeah, late try from the shred to make the score 3-3. The play-through call there from the referee. So an offside, played through, was able to score to lock us up at 3-3 at halftime, Isa.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and we're excited to come back with you guys here after this brief break. right off of that second half. We're going to get it started. This is the Shred versus the Wild. Right now, our score is up, tied, Shred and Wild. This is a really intense game, Adrian. How are you feeling?
Yeah, what a first half we've had. It's a classic back and forth battle between these two teams. And we saw something similar last year. It was just back and forth, and we're seeing that again today. Let's see what happens after halftime. This is the time to really come back out with the energy. We're seeing Dwyer here with Wake Up looking to open it up for the Wild.
Definitely trying to open it up there along the outer edge, but the Shred is coming in with a strong defensive line. They saw what the Wild was doing the first half. I will say the Wild is a continually consistent scoring trying team, but the Shred are attackers. They do it right in the beginning, right in the end, and they strike hard and they strike fast.
Yeah, absolutely. A fantastic start from the Shred team coming out of halftime. They'd want to make that defensive stop. They've done that. Then they've gone away from the sub box to get those extra yards, get the momentum coming onto the field here.
We got to see Sione Latoy score that try right there at the very end of that first half, and we're excited to see there's going to be another try. That exciting.
Yeah, good touch there from Kingathi. Didn't panic. Watani takes off, but he tracks him and makes the touch, and the Wild are now off to their sub box to get those fresh bodies on.
Yeah, they've done really smooth sub box transitions throughout this entire thing. I think that continual momentum that they're able to bring to this pitch today is really, really good, and it's really putting the Shred on their back heel. Devereaux right there to number 2.
Oh.
So close.
We've got a touch called there, but geez, that looked close. And if he hadn't made that touch, what a put down it was. He somehow managed to torsion his body to get that ball down before going over the sideline. Unfortunately, a touch was made.
Satila, too, was absolutely difficult to get on that wing. So when he doesn't make contact, you got to be happy as a Shred.
And the touch was made. So the Wild shutting that down. No. Yeah, the touch made. We thought it might have been a touchdown, but it was a close one. Referees calling that one set the 6 done. And so the Wild take over. Walsh driving through the middle with Wake Up off the back of it.
Powerful drive indeed. Chan going there for a grab in the middle, looking to send it right back out to the left. Link! Oh, and it's a touchdown made for the Wild. Great work, boys.
Yeah, that was off the back of flow. Really good work from firstly Walsh and then Wake Up. And then Chen kept the momentum flowing, and that allowed Wake Up to get free, make the step back and score to make the score 4-3 to the Wild.
Yeah, good movement off of those legs right there, knowing that, hey, they were going to lock down the right side and they could capitalize on that little open break you had on the left side of the pitch. Mikey Randall back in for the Shred, looking to do some hard moves with this one. Oh, clean send down. The Shred.
Yeah, drew the offside call there. A little bit of miscommunication there from Watani going in for Mikey Bennett. We just slowed that play down just a fraction.
Yep. Good pass, looking to the wing for Cassius. And it's gonna be good, guys. Shred now bringing that score right back up. It's going to be a 4-4, a tight game. Cassius Woods once again putting his name out there in the ring for a winger you want to see.
The wingers today have been exceptional, and not much room to move there for Cassius Woods, but gets enough room for him to be able to sneak by, get that ball just inside the try line.
Oh, it was sneaky indeed. I mean, that was just like one tiny little meter, and he tapped it right back in that corner.
The Wild now looking to strike straight back. Walsh is back on the field with Devereaux.
Good on that 7 meter. Plenty of touches left. Looking a little caught up there, Walsh. Touch made, though. Good work, though, in the Wild.
Yeah, and getting an extra 10 meters there for throwing the ball away. Usually you got to return that right to the mark, otherwise you're going to get pinged. And with that set of 6, just losing their touch count there, so they ended up with static play on touch 5. When we get to touch 4, we really want to think about driving in, and unfortunately Walsh there, maybe thinking that was the last touch, went for the line instead.
Yeah, initiating that attack is extremely important, just like you said, when you get to that touch number. Oh, and it's a drive for the Shred. It looks like they're putting it down in the books for a touchdown try made. Shred.
The Shred going up 5-4 now. That was excellent play. Just flow off the sub box, and that's that step back from Wateni. He's very dangerous. He'll take you one way, step back, and if the outside defenders aren't competing with their person, that opens up all sorts of holes, and we saw them take advantage there.
Yeah, they have a very good flow going right now with the boys on this pitch. Wild now gonna have to lock it down on this one, getting themselves right back into their 7 meter. Chan with the run. Fake offload, taking it in just a couple extra. Number 11 making that run for it, James Casey. Driving on forward. Chan right there wanting to make that touchdown, but it was just high.
And again there we saw them get to touch 5 without a play really called, and they'd be disappointed with that, and unfortunately they haven't been able to respond here. Now's the time though that the defense has to stand up, get the Wild back in this game, maybe have another shot without the Shred scoring here.
Good drive right in there from the toy. Mikey Randall trying to do a pop right there for a switch play, but it didn't work the way he needed it to, so the Wild are going to capitalize on that tiny little mistake.
Yeah, and Hahn, good reaction time there from the Wild link, shooting out just to put enough pressure on the ball carrier that they weren't able to complete that pass and touch it down.
Wild looking to get their momentum back here, but you see Mikey Randall getting up in the grill.
Yeah, same thing again, right? Take that pressure, take that time away. It's going to be who executes their skills the best is going to win this. And as we speak, we see an over the mark. Just had the USA Men's Open coach walk past the table. He acknowledged, yeah, we're right on.
Yeah.
Those basic skills. This game is in the balance right now, and it's who executes the best is going to come out the winner.
Excited to see it here in this little championship style round. Last game of the day. It has been so much fun getting to watch touch all weekend. I gotta say, I might be hooked after this.
Yeah, I hope you are. We want you back again.
Oh, and it just comes off the tips of the fingers there. Shred now looking to take charge on this play. Good acknowledgement from Cassius that he was there.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see Himbry pairing up with Watene in the middle here. This is it's going to be the drive for Himbry, and Watene taking off from half. Look for it here. We get into the link channel, get a few extra yards.
Ooh, Cassius with that footwork, but good touch there from the Wild.
Yeah, and smart play from the Shred there. They realized there wasn't going to be anything off the back of that set, so what they ended up doing was coming back over to their side of the sub box, make the Wild work all the way back over before they can get a sub.
Really smart work and maneuver, especially when you know you're high up in the touch count.
But good driving here from the Wild, and Walsh with Devereaux Ferris off the back end of it.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to look wide. Mahoney might... Oh, a touch and pass. I said they just delayed that pass enough. And we got the touch pass call.
Yeah, really good on their end. Shred now turning this ball to their court. They're wanting to make a move with it. Can they keep it out of the Wild's hands? Look at Devereaux. He's getting all up and personal.
Yeah, the Wild again making some really good defensive touches. Himbry, but able to elude it and get it onto Latoy to drive forward.
Power being driven from Latoy. Oh! That was such a good play there, grabbed by Mikey Randall.
A good play, but Brandon Murray for the Wild read that like a book and was right on the spot to make the touch. Incredible work from the young man.
Yeah, definitely great defensive possession right there. It would have been slipped out if he wasn't paying attention. Chan now in lead.
So we're into the back half of this game, and I can't tell who's going to win this. It's
I
back
can't
and
either.
forth all day.
Ugh, Shredder only up by 1, but hey, the Wild has been coming out and striking really hard and fast like a Viper.
And they have a really good opportunity here with a new set of 6 at the line. We'll see what Chen and Casey can do. See if they can unlock Han out here. The shooting link from Latoy.
Yeah.
Shuts that down again.
Doing a really good job here, keeping up in the defense. They're wanting to draw them in, but they're not going to fall for it. Shredder on their feet.
Got Casey looking for the line again on 5th touch, and so they're going to have static play on this last touch again.
And we're looking good here. Shred now taking charge, wanting to spill it all the way out to their wings for a good sub-box change. Cassius putting it right back in. Good on those hands right there. Number 5, Holmes, driving it forward as much as he can. 15. Brandon Smith back on the pitch. Grab and go here, thinking for it with Tunney. Looking for that offload right there. And it's a touch. Brandon Smith putting it up for the Shred. They've now taken a little bit of a lead here, 2-4 over the Wild.
Yeah, they got a little bit lucky there. It was a good drive off the field. Papunu keeping those yards going forward, but they got stuck, and then Watani was able to take off, broke through the line, and the defense wasn't able to go with Smith. Smith opens up and gets a try, makes it 6-4.
Powerful moves happening here. The Wild's got to buckle it down and crash this plane into them.
And I'm liking the combination that they've put out on the field here with Dwyer and Kangethi, who's probably been their most dangerous with static play at the line.
That's a very good point. Kangethi does do a really good job moving that transition from static play into attack mode.
Great shutdown from Young Woods out on the wing. Wakeup's not an easy man to stop, and he had space there.
Not at all. There we go. Cassius and Randall working good. Clean transition from the boys.
Well, just as you were saying that, we saw a little roll ball error there, unfortunately. Just going a little too quick, getting caught up in the roll ball. The Wild get another chance.
Bringing it back to the basics once again. This is going to be not necessarily a battle of the wits, but a battle of the basics.
Absolutely. Who can hold their nerve? The Wild just a little slow on their transition here. Maybe they're staying on. Yeah, Kangethi staying on with Walsh and Dwyer.
Oh, good upward touch from the Shred. Powerful drive around the corner there. Number 99 trying to go in for the Wild. But the Shred lock it.
Yeah, we're seeing that ball killed again on touch 5, though. Really good defense from the Shred.
They're playing it well.
Yeah, just letting the Wild play with the ball, just being patient, waiting to just shut that down. And again, the Wild just like losing the touch count there and really having nothing on that last touch. They need to clean that up if they're going to get back into this game.
They really do. We're running down with about 6 minutes left in this second half of the game. You got to clean it up a little bit if the Wild, and maybe get in the Shred's head if you can.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mikey Randall, 2 errors in this last little period. He's going to want to get that back, finish this game off, but he's giving the Wild a little shot at the line here.
Giving him a shot, but can he make that mark? Ooh, offload off the back, doesn't go to hand.
Yeah, ambitious play there from the Wild to try the flick pass to get those extra yards. So the Shred not made to be punished for their errors, and see if they can clean this up and lock this game down.
Good power drive here from the Shred. Wanting to take power of this. They're doing a great job here. Their confidence is definitely high, and it's showcasing really well right now here in the ending.
Yeah. Holmes with that beautiful out pass to Atene, who just had a little bit too much pace for the outside defenders, and we've got the shred going up to a 7-4 lead.
They're doing good. Very good. Wild. Want to see them come out a little bit strong here. Try to do a little bit more and get those shred boys on their back foot because it's slowing down just a little bit.
Yeah, time for the Wild here. This is the crunch time. Drive that ball forward. See if they can get one back here. Which way do you think this is going, Isa?
I don't really know. Every time I think it's going to go in one direction, they're like, psych. Clean pick up there, number 99. Ronnie. Shred making that touch.
Yeah, close one there. Dwyer coming around and looking underneath. Touch just made, and referee Keith Baxter right on the spot. But no touch this time, and Dwyer goes in for the try. That's going to bring the score to 7-5 to the Shred. The Wild getting back in this game.
Yeah, they're wanting it, and they're wanting it bad. I think no matter who ends up coming out on top today, they've both left it all out on the pitch.
Yeah, in fact, credit to all four teams in this division, all four teams in the women's division. We've seen some classic touch this weekend.
Great work on all ends of this field, but the Shred are kind of wanting it a little bit more today. They went undefeated yesterday, and I think they want to keep that going.
Good touch from Walsh, using his length to just get up off the line, make the touch, force the turnover. Watani caught it half there.
Forcing it and catching him a little bit of a collision there. Wild having a stoppage moment, but they're going to pick it right back up. Shred trying to make those touches soon and quick on the 50.
This is a big moment in this game, Isa. If Wild can get one back here, we are in for a classic finish. If the Shred can make the stop, though, there'll be one more closer to victory, and they do.
Really good work from the Shred. Hand just goes up and the ball tips it down.
Latoy, great yards through the sub box. And CA backing him up there. Brandon Smith released. He is so fast.
Number
and Smith,
15.
Yeah, Smith taking advantage of some great rucking to go score in the corner and get us up to an 8-5 lead to the Shred.
It was a gorgeous drive down Highway 1 here in California. Great work. You could see him smiling. He was happy about that one.
Yeah, right down the West Coast.
Wild looking to clean it up a little bit more. Here, 14 going on in. Han. Rory trying to decide what to do.
They were setting Kangathe up there to come around on the sweeper and get a look at the line. A little bit too close to the sideline. Let's see what they can set up here.
Pushing it back out to that link channel. Ooh, ball goes to ground.
Great defense from the Shred. Shut that first play down and then just came off the line. Saw what the Wild were doing. Just moved together. Shut it down when they could.
Couple minutes left in this game, if that. Shred wanting to shred their way through this entire tournament. Cassius putting it down immediately. Great pickup there. Number 0 on the Shred.
We had a little playthrough there from Sione Latoy, but the touch eventually made. Good rucking there from both Cassius and Hamish Dean.
Yeah, the rucking on the Shred has been fantastic in this game.
Yeah, and that's probably ultimately where they'll win this game, is just they've been able to withstand the pressure from the Wild and then come out as they start to fatigue.
Cassius going in. Good touch, though.
Yeah, we've actually got a forward pass just before that, but a great little bit of work down there on the sideline by Cassius Wood.
And the heartbeat is coming back into this game. Guys, we're just back in seconds left. We're on this pitch. And that is game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shred taking it home today. 8/5 against the Wild. It has been so much fun. Adrian, I've had a great time. Thank you for having me out here at the Quads.
We've had a great time having you, Isa. I hope you've enjoyed touch, and we want you back.
I want to come back now. I'm having a great time. Guys, thank you once again for staying tuned here at the Olympic Training Center, San Diego, with Touch. I'm having a great time, and I hope you had a great time with us. We're going to conclude it out today, and we appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we hope you tune in next year in 2027. Thank you, and goodbye.
Fantastic. Great work.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very